So there are some absolutely cracked video editors inside my private community, Video Production Plus. They started posting the exact jobs they were getting paid for, like this $500 cinematic foodie video, this $5,000 football video featuring Ronaldo, and this $16,000 retainer editing for a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers. We're gonna have a look at some of the highest paid edits in the world and some of the lowest paid edits in the world. And honestly, some of these are gonna surprise you. So because these are some of the highest paid edits in the world, I had to phone up the highest video editor that I know in the world. Meet Jordan. He's the verified tallest video editor in the world. And just to give you perspective on how tall this guy is, I'm 6'4", and this is what I look like standing next to him. Jordan, what's going down? How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing very good. I noticed you were second on the VP Plus leaderboard, 177 racks you've made.
Yeah, unfortunately, below Sven, but I'm climbing up there every day.
When do you think you're gonna flip him?
6 months, I reckon.
You think you get him in 6 months?
Yeah, I mean, reach for the stars, land in the clouds, you know?
What should we type in first then? Should we pick a niche or should we literally just go in for sheer dollar amount?
Let's go sheer dollar.
Did you see that the Fed is doing renovations to the Fed building in DC? Did you see this story? They're doing a $2.1 billion renovation to the Fed building.
Schrager lost his dad at 19 and his mom at 23, became a real estate lawyer at St. John's.
I would assume you're warming up, to be honest, because I mean, 6 hours for this is definitely like quite a lot of time. Apart from this motion graphic here, I actually can't see how that would be like a 6-hour edit right there.
Yeah, it just felt a bit slow, especially at the start. I felt like the text came on a bit slow. Lack of, I guess, dynamic movement. It just felt a little stagnant.
There was some stuff that just felt kind of random, like the caution.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
here.
about.
Yeah, that seemed a little bit random. Well, we're going to $100 then. $6 an hour. Took him 16 hours. Palev, we got to talk about getting you some better clients.
Well, I want to see what 16 hours can do.
Today I'm going to show you how I use options to take my account from 5,000 to multiple 6 figures. And so I'll not only show you the exact option frameworks that I use, but we'll also look at the exact data that I use to place any trade and also look at a potential trade within the Moo platform. Now, do me a huge favor and go ahead and smash that like button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I have some amazing videos coming up here shortly. And do remember that this is not financial advice.
Okay, so I'm assuming it continues this pace throughout the video. So there's a lot of these pop-up motion graphics. One thing I'll give major props for is I always like where there's a consistent color scheme. So like the motion graphics match the LEDs in the background. It's small, but it's nice. What do you think? Was he over or underpaid for this?
How much did you get paid? 100. Oh, I mean, underpaid for 100 is a long form.
Yep, 100 long form, 20-minute video as well. Some of it was screen share, but there was some nice graphics in there. $6 an hour. Palev, we got to get that up, my brother.
I mean, that takes me back just to, doing longer form videos and just getting paid like sort of peanuts, but you got to start somewhere, and big props for doing it anyway.
Realistically, if this was a portfolio builder, and he says here, it took me 16 hours to edit the video, but this is his first YouTube video he ever edited.
So that's great in itself.
Yeah.
It's worth it, I reckon. Good investment.
Bro, exactly. And like I always talk about portfolio builders and like stepping stone clients. So I mean, if this client right here could give you a testimonial, could give you a case study, or really just give you a sample, it's worth just getting that under your belt, even if you are underpaid, which to be honest, 16 hours, $6 an hour, you were definitely underpaid here.
And the great thing is it doesn't look like it's a $6, obviously, because that's so low. So you could post it as a portfolio piece and people might just assume it's much higher.
Let's go to $200. Brief done for business from the UK called Pulse IT. $50 an hour here, $200, 4 hours worked. Uh-oh. Yo.
Nice.
Couldn't really read the text.
Yeah, no, that was very intense. Sort of got lost in exactly what it's advertising, if that makes sense. Because there's so many effects, there's so much going on. I think if it was a bit more sort of informative, letting you know exactly what it can do. I was a little bit distracted by the effects, but I mean, some of the effects were sick.
Yeah, some of it was. I mean, obviously you can tell it was a watch like to start off with. Looks like an Apple Watch style situation, but this text I could read well. One thing I'd say, Andre, is the text over here was, to me, almost unreadable.
Yeah, you could see me go like this. I was just sort of like, what is this? 50 an hour, that's great.
Yeah, you can't argue with $50 an hour. That's absolutely fantastic. So big up to you, Andre. That's a $200 edit right there, Jordan. Should we double it again? Should we go 400?
Yeah.
12-hour edit, batch of 6 fairly simple animations for an SEO business website. $33 an hour, $400 total. Okay, so there's no music. This is just purely animation.
Okay.
So on the simple side, but again, if this is just like a corporate animation, cool.
It really makes you realize without sound how much more difficult it is to analyze without that sort of other level.
12 hours, $400 banked, $33 an hour.
You're gonna go up to a K?
It's time to go up to $1,000, a $1,000 edit.
Sven, who's that?
No,
Never heard of him.
I think he's a small-time guy, to be honest with you. We should give him some
going
props.
down.
So he got $1,000 for the scene. Took him 30 hours. Let's have a look.
Players alive. But today, I'm gonna make sure I win using a method he hasn't seen in his 20 years of running this park, and he's not gonna like it. So now the only thing left to do was to go undercover and hunt him down. Take this camera away, use our little spy cameras, and we're gonna get an idea of what's going on in this park.
Oh my
We're on
goodness.
spy cams now. Let's do this.
I mean, this is just like, it's kind of weird to have to know the editor that's doing this. It's just like the standard of the quality that you'd expect from these huge YouTubers.
Yeah, it's
great.
10 out of 10, bro. It's 9.5 million views for Arag. Again, this is the kind of cash you can get when you're editing for these like top tier elite YouTubers. He got $1,000 for, honestly, let's have a look at this. Like basically,
Honestly, a lot of the stuff is not like, it's not super complex. It's just the storytelling, it's the structure, it's the little things.
bro, exactly.
I think what a lot of people do at the start is they overcomplicate everything. Took them a while though. Is that 30 hours?
30 hours, $33 an hour.
There's a lot that goes into it though.
It makes sense
good
why he's
point.
up there, bro. It makes sense why he's up there. $332,000 banked on the
you
VP
know,
Plus
see,
leaderboard.
I like staying, second place because if you're at the top, then there's nowhere to grow. you
Got
know.
people coming
And
for
I
you,
love
bro.
growing, as you know. Does that sound weird? Don't worry about it. Just really, it's really tall.
Hold on a minute, bro. This isn't that kind of channel, bro. Hold on. Business and finance long form. He banked $3,000 for this, but this was for 12 long forms in the business niche. 40 hours worked, $75 an hour.
For the last 6 years, I've helped hundreds of freelancers scale to multiple 4 figures per month. And truthfully, our LinkedIn outreach strategy has been the reason for more than 90% of our success stories.
Okay.
In this video, I'm going to go over the step-by-step process we use for our clients that gets them 10 to 15 qualified sales appointments every single month. Let's get right into it.
I'm not a fan of the sort of like, I guess, slightly glitchy framing when it comes up slowly like that. And then also, I think the graphic when it's like the Twitter logo comes over and it covers the guy's whole face. The LinkedIn logo, yeah. I mean, you could at least put it to the side or put it like partially behind, as people love to do, because that is just a bit awkward because he's talking.
Little Gaussian blur or something in the background as well or something.
Yeah.
$3,000 for 12 videos, $75 an hour. Shout out to Raf. If the client was happy, the client was happy. So now we've got 4,000. Let's have a look at it. It's just only Sven. So this is interesting right here. He only spent 40 hours on this, and this was $100 an hour, $4,000 total.
That's proper G shit.
That's killing the game. Foot crunch is massive.
I've bought a $10,000 Champions League box, but I've also bought exclusive seats, $1,000 seats, and much more. And today we're gonna try them all. Starting in London, where I got a $1 seat to watch Chelsea play Madrid. The seat was a bit tough, but the view was actually good. And the game was so much fun.
Shout out to
When I'm
Highfield.
not there, is my friends who are inside. I've only got $8. So I had to
Classic
travel all the
entertainment
way
edit.
to a pub just behind the stadium. Time to show you my seat.
Textbook Sven.
I know you've been into that pub.
Wait,
It's hard to get to.
for sure.
It's hard to get to.
Definitely split the G in there.
Here is the chair. And the view of the pitch, amazing.
Same premise for the last video we watched by Sven. It's just like simple.
It's just well done storytelling. Like that's all these like top tier videos are. But I didn't even see the views. This has 36 million views.
Yeah, I come to expect that. Sven, it's some of the videos are crazy.
Yeah, if you want to get these $4,000 for a single video, make $100 an hour, it really isn't anything like insane motion graphics wise. You've just taken probably hundreds of gigabytes of footage and condensed it down to essentially a mini TV show.
That edit would take you like 200, 300 hours if you're a newbie, but Sven's got it down so he can make it 40, and that's why he can get $100 an hour sort of thing. And that just comes with time and practice.
Big time, big time. I mean, most people would have a heart attack if they had that much footage.
Yeah, for sure.